Do you have a reference? What is that? AOBJ2. So we are having two objects and both the objects are referred objects. Both the objects are referred objects. So garbage collector will not be destroying any of these objects. It will be there. It will be working. It will be monitoring. But there will not be any impact of garbage collector on our program. Why there will not be any impact of garbage collector? There is no object for destruction. Am I clear with this? Please respond now. For example, if I write AOBJ1 equal to null, if I'm writing like this, if I am nullifying the reference, means if I'm making this AOBJ1 null, then what I am doing, AOBJ1 will no longer point to its 741. Now tell me, in my heap area, how many objects are there? Like, how many objects are there? Two objects are there. Two objects are there. In these two objects, how many unreferenced objects are there? Exactly, one. I hope you're understanding me, right? Now, this object will be destroyed by the garbage collector. Am I clear with this? Okay. Now, let me just try to show you this. Okay. Now, okay. So here, just let me try to have one more small line. Okay. Just for understanding purpose. So I'm trying to call my method one. Yeah, fine. Yes. I'm trying to call method one with the help of AOBJ1. And AOBJ1 is referring towards the first object. And this is a second object. Okay. Now, AOBJ1 is referring towards the first object. And with the help of this first object, I'm trying to call method one. Am I right or wrong? Please help me this. Yes or no? Right. Guys, I'm using this reference, but actually this reference is pointing towards this object. So indirectly, I'm using this object to call method one. Right. Now, I want to call garbage collector manually. Sir, you said no need to call it manually. Yes, I said no need to call it manually, but I want to prove you something. So I want to call it manually. Okay, how to call it? System.gc. Way to call garbage collector manually. So if you want to call garbage collector manually, we can call like this. Guys, please don't think more. Just trust me. Don't think more. So my question is, can we call garbage collector manually? How? System.gc. That's it. What is the work of garbage collector? Destroy all unused or unreferenced object. Right now, please check the program correctly. Right now, if I execute my program, is garbage collector is going to do anything? Exactly. It will not be doing anything. Why? There is no object for destruction. Okay, just let me right click, run as Java application. Yeah, I mean, there is no object eligible for destruction. So nothing is happening. Okay, I will do one thing. Let me make AOBJ1 equal to null. AOBJ1 equal to null. Okay. Now will garbage collector act on our program? Is it going to destroy? Which object? That is first object. Okay, let me execute, right click, run as Java application. Yes, I will say that object is destroyed. Sir, but same output. What is the difference? How do we know that particular object is destroyed? Is there any proof? Fortunately, I can show you. That is, let me just try to write one method. Protected void finalize method. System.out.println garbage has been COLLECT collected. Finalize method is present in which class? Finalize method is present in which class? Object class. Object class. Now, in class A, I am overriding the finalize method. Sir, I did not understand. What is the word? What is the word? Overriding. Okay. What do you mean by overriding, sir? What do you mean by overriding? I'm overriding the finalize method. What do you mean by this overriding? Actually, what is this? Okay, guys, let me tell you one thing. Four groups concepts are there. Four: encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction. In polymorphism, you are having two types of polymorphisms are there. Compile time polymorphism, runtime polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism is also known as method overloading. Runtime polymorphism is also known as method overriding. As of now, how you need to remember here is overriding means method name will be same, implementation will be different. Same method name, implementation will be different. Did you understand? Okay, okay. Let me tell you just a small example for overriding. Guys, actually, when I got married, not recent, almost 5 years back, when I got married, one fine day, this literally happened, by the way. This literally happened. So my wife asked me, Kishan, what do you want to have for lunch? One fine Sunday. I said, just please prepare one dish. I said a dish name which is prepared by my mother. Name. Are you understanding me? I just said a name. And she said, I don't know how to do that. Okay, I'll make a call to your mother and I'll ask the recipe and I'll try to prepare. Yes. I said, yes. Okay, fine. And some hours passed, 2 hours, I guess. 2 hours passed. And at the time of lunchtime, finally that time came and lunchtime, she served me that dish with the same name. Kishan, here is your dish. Are you understanding me? Name is same. Name is same. And okay, I'm just eating it. And when I'm eating it, I got a small shade. When I see like this to my right side, she's watching like this. Why you are watching like this? Tell me, how is the dish? You don't have any other option. Trust me, will not be any other. And I said, that is good. That is good. But name is same. I did not say that. Name is same. That is overriding. Implementation is different. Name is same. Are you understanding me, guys? Online students, I hope you got an idea here. Overriding. Overriding means name will be same, implementation will be different. So more related to this overriding concept we'll be trying to cover in our groups concepts. But as of now, I want you to have a small idea about override. Did you got it? So overriding means name will be same, implementation will be different. So right now, I'm trying to override the finalize method which is present in object class. Now, please listen to this. Guys, online students, are you listening? Online students, can you please respond? Are you listening, guys? Please respond. Please respond in the chat. Please respond in the chat. Please respond in the chat. This is important. This is important. Guys, listen. If, listen, if garbage collector is working on our program, when it will work? If there is an object eligible for destruction. Once again, if garbage collector is working on our program, it will call finalize method. It will call finalize method. We will not call. Up to now, is it clear? Please respond now. Guys, please check this. Please check this. Now, I'm having method one. I'm having finalize method. Did I called finalize method anywhere in my program? In my program, did I called finalize method anywhere? No, I did not call finalize method anywhere. Okay, guys, online students, once again, I'm saying you, please make sure your internet connection is perfect. Why? Because if you are not having a proper internet connection, I will not be able to say it again. Please. If you're, if you're, guys, please respond online students. Can you hear my voice? Is my voice clear for everyone? Is my voice clear for everyone? Is it good? Yes. Only some people are saying, so sometimes it's breaking. Remaining all are saying yes. So, guys, if it is breaking for you, please make sure you are having a proper internet connection. Please have a proper internet connection. Okay? Right. Okay, I'll do one thing. Just a sec. Wait for a minute, guys. Wait for a minute. Okay. So now. So please check your internet connections, guys. Please check your internet connections once again. Okay. Now is it okay? Now is it clear for everyone? Please tell me. Now is it clear? Now is it clear? That is great. Okay. Right. Now, guys, please check this. Garbage collector. When garbage collector will be working on our program, if there is an object eligible for destruction, if garbage collector is working on our program, it will internally call finalize method. Now my question is, let me just try to keep this line number 31 in comment. I'm keeping line number 31 in comment. Guys, listen, please observe the code. I'm keeping line number 31 in comment. Now, if I execute my program, am I going to get this output or not? Yes or no? Check it correctly, please. Please check it clearly. Yes or no? Guys, once again, I am repeating the concept. Please listen to this clearly. If garbage collector is working on our program, now here a question, when it will work? If there is an object eligible for destruction, if there is no object eligible for destruction, there will not be any impact of garbage collector on our program. Up to now, is it clear? if garbage collector is acting on our program, if garbage collector is working on our program, it will internally call the finalize method. Now my question is line number 31. Line number 31 is in comment. So is there any object eligible for destruction in my program? Yes or no? No. Why? Because all objects are having reference. So am I going to get this output? Right click, run as Java application. I did not got that output. Let me make AOBJ equal to null. Just let me make AOBJ1 equal to null. Now I am removing this reference. Now, is there any object eligible for destruction? If an object is eligible for destruction, garbage collector will be acting on our program and it is going to call internally. Now, am I going to get this output? Right click, run as Java application. As simple as this. Did you understand the concept here, guys? Now, answer my question. Here, if I'm trying to call AOBJ1 dot method 1, can I write like that or not? Can I write like that or not? Yes or no? Okay. Okay. Let me make it simple for you. I'm having void display display method and system dot out dot print. Guys, you can do this. Trust me, you can do this. Let me go to my main method. Now in main method, I'm just trying to have class B BOBJ1, class B BOBJ2 equal to new class B like this. Now I'm going to write two statements. BOBJ1 dot dis display method like this and BOBJ2 dot display method like this. Which one is valid? Line number 15 or line number 16? Line number? Why line number 15 is invalid? There is no object there. It is just a reference. I hope you understand me. Now, is there any object available for AOBJ1? No. I'm using that AOBJ1 to point towards null. So right now, if I'm trying to execute my program, please check. I will be getting an exception. What is that? Null pointer exception. I cannot call that. I cannot use that AOBJ1. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Please respond. Right. Anyways, guys, regarding this garbage collector, again, we'll be trying to discuss this. So here, I just want to write a small statement. GENER generates an null pointer exception. What is exception? Wait for it. You'll discuss that. You'll understand that. So as of now, try to write like this. Now, my question is, what is the use of get class method? What is the use of get class method? It is used to print the fully qualified class name. What toString method will do? The name itself is saying, come on. It converts an object into a string format. Finalize method. Who is going to call finalize method? When garbage collector will call finalize method? If there is an object eligible for destruct dot. Enough. Am I clear with this? Come on, please have this. Okay, just let me try to write a small statement here. Finalize 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 method. It will be will be called internally by the garbage collector. Come on, please have this program for me. Guys, once again, I am saying you all the methods which we are using right now. Again, we will be using all these methods in our coming classes. Please, please. Now, if you observe, I used protected here. Sir, why you have used protected? Could you please check the method which you have written yesterday? Yesterday you have written finalize method. What is the access modifier for that? Overriding. Same access modifier. Same return type. Same method name. So I have used overriding concept for your understanding purpose. Please don't think more about overriding. Just understand what is finalize. Who is going to call finalize? Please don't go for more. Pradeep, Jayesh. Yes. Guys, this is actually known as annotation. These are known as annotations. If you are not writing also, nothing will happen. But just try to write it like this. This is for your understanding purpose. We are overriding the finalize method. Just for your understanding purpose. Sandhya, please contact management for videos, not for me. You are using older versions. Sangwai. You are using older version. No problem. No problem. It's okay. Nothing will happen. Yeah, Rajshekar, wait. You'll understand why these methods are present. Whenever we are using them, you'll understand. Wait for it. Right now, we are discussing what are these methods. Whenever we are using, then you'll understand why these methods are present in object class. Write the code correctly, please. Write the code correctly. Meghana, write the code correctly. Don't say, sir, I have written correctly. No. If your question is not related to the topic, please wait till the session is completed. Don't ask irrelevant questions in the middle of the session, please. Please inform if it is completed. Guys, is it done? Just raise one. If you're writing, just raise one. Then I'll get a count. Please carry on. Please carry on. Please carry on. Please carry on. Try to remember the methods, guys. I am saying you, whatever the methods which we are using right now, again we will use all these methods in our coming classes. Every method, hash code method, toString method, equals method, get class method, finalize method. We'll use them. We'll use them. Every method we will use them. So if you want to call garbage collector manually, it is mandatory to call system.gc. Okay. Please make sure you are calling system.gc. So again, these numbers in your machine, in your laptop, they will change. You'll not be getting the same numbers. They will change. They will change. Okay. Right. So guys, in object class, we know hash code method. What hash code method will provide? Tell me. Come on. Unique identification number for our object. What equals method will do? It will compares the address locations of object. Get class method will generate fully qualified class name. Get class method will generate fully qualified class name. String method is going to convert an object into a string format. Dot. And finalize method will be called internally by the garbage collector. Dot. Okay. Now after that, there are some more methods are there like clone method. Clone method. We will be discussing that clone method whenever we are dealing with exception handling. I told you this. You remember that? Clone method. We'll be discussing this clone method whenever we are dealing with exception handling. Not right now. No way. Not right now. It is very hard to understand right now. No way. So wait method, notify all methods. These three methods we'll be discussing whenever we are dealing with multi-threading. Multi-threading. Am I clear with this? Right. Okay. Now let us move on to our next topic. Next topic. Just let me try to keep it like this. Okay. Let me remove this. Okay. Now I'm closing this. Right. Guys, just let me try to have a small method, void method one. And here I'm having int x equal to 10. Int x equal to 10. And now let me go to my main method. Let me go to my main method. Now inside my main method, simply new class A. And here equal to AOBJ belongs to class A like this. Now I want to copy this entire program. Let me keep this program here. Okay. Let me keep this program here. Right. Okay. Now, as I have a small question. That is what is class A? Class name? Yes. What is method one? Method name? What is X? Variable name? And could you please tell me what is this AOBJ? Object name or reference name? Can I call all these as identifiers? Class A, identifier. Method 1, identifier. X, identifier. AOBJ, identifier. Guys, basically, an identifier means any name in Java. Any name. It may be a class name. It may be a method name. It may be a variable name. It may be an object name, reference name, any name. Basically, a name in Java, I repeat, a name in Java is known as identifier. Now, whenever we are giving these names, we need to follow some rules. Yes, you heard it correctly. Whenever we are giving the names of these identifiers, we need to follow some rules. Some rules are there. So we'll be trying to see the rules of identifiers. What are the naming conventions which we need to follow whenever we are giving the names of our identifiers? Did you understand the concept here? So, okay, before going to that, could you please keep a small side heading as object? Side heading as object. And not on just a small point for me, please. Object. Not on a small point. Objects are just a simple point. Objects are created. Objects are created from a class. Objects are created from a class. Next point. To create an object, we need to use, to create an object, we need to use, continue, continue the point, continue the point, continue the point, entire point. Continue the entire point. Means actually in that point, you should be saying how to create an object. You know how to create an object. Come on, good. Continue. New keyword after that, initialization, constructor, same name as class name. Complete point, please. Right. Did you got it? So to create an object, come on, we need to use new keyword and initialize that object with the help of a, come on guys, continue with the help of a constructor, and constructor name will be same as how many objects we can create inside a class. That is the next point. Good. We can create any number of objects. We can create any number of objects inside a class. We can create any number of objects inside a class. Dot. Please keep an understanding as variable. Variable. Not on a small point for me. Variable. A variable provides identity to a variable provides identity to a memory location. A variable provides identity to a memory location. Next point. Using variables, we can process the information. Using variables, we can process the information easily. Using variables, we can process the information easily. Enough, not more than that. Now, next, please keep your side heading as naming conventions of an Java identifier. Naming conventions of an Java identifier. So right now, guys, I'm going to write some rules for a Java identifier. Like rules. Now, point number one. First rule. A Java identifier, can start with small a to small z, capital A to capital Z, underscore, or dollar. A Java identifier, can start with small a to, any alphabets between small a to small z, any alphabets between capital A to capital Z, we can use dollar or underscore. Point number two. Point number two. Point number two. A Java identifier never starts with a number, but we can use numbers in identifier names. A Java identifier never starts with a number, but we can use numbers in identifier names. Inside the braces, any number combination between 0 to 9. A Java identifier never starts with a number, but we can use numbers in identifier names. So this point is actually crucial here. Any number combination between 0 to 9, you can use any number combination. For example, guys, please check this. Let me just try to write int student roll number, student roll number equal to 101, like this. Now, if I'm writing a number like this, I'll be getting an error. Why I'll be getting an error? A Java identifier never starts with a number. So, sir, are you saying we cannot use numbers? No. What I'm saying, we cannot use numbers as the starting, but you can use numbers in the middle. Yeah, no problem. Sir, can I use 99? Yes or no? 100% I can use. Sir, you said 0 to 9. Guys, I said any number combination between 0 to 9. Okay, tell me a number combination which is not between 0 to 9. 11. 1 and 1. Did you understand the concept there? Any number, 0 to 9. You can use any number, not at all a trouble. Am I clear with this? Not start an identifier name with a number, but you can use numbers in between or else in the ending, no problem. Not at all a trouble. And you can we can use only two symbols. We can use only two symbols as, you can use only two symbols in identifier names. Those are dollar and underscore. We can use only two symbols in identifier names. Those are dollar. First one is dollar and second one is underscore. Only two. Sir, can we use at the rate? No. Can we use hashtag? Come on. No, we cannot use. That's what I'm saying you. We can use only two symbols. I hope it's clear, guys. Okay, okay. Now, point number four. Point number four. There should not be any spaces. There should not be any spaces between the identifier names. There should not be any spaces between the identifier names. So means what? Student space roll number. No, not allowed. Sir, I want a space. Use underscore. Use underscore. I hope it's clear, guys. Sir, I don't want to use underscore. Then use camel case. Camel case. Camel case means every word will start with a capital letter. So you will be able to get the difference between words. But if you want to give a space, you will be getting an compiled error. There should not be any spaces between the identifier names. Am I clear with this? Right, right. Now, next point. As Java is case sensitive, as Java is case sensitive, int a equal to 10 and int a equal to 20, both are both are different. As Java is case sensitive, as Java is case sensitive, int a equal to 10 and int a equal to 20, both are different. For example, for example, let me just try to have a small program here. Very, very small program. Int a equal to 10, int a equal to 20. System dot, okay, just let me try to have a method. Void method 1, void method 1, syso a, syso a, syso a, syso a, main method. Now just let me try to new class a dot method 1. Please have this program. Please have this program and try to guess the output. Write the program. What? Do you have any problem to write the code? Use shortcuts. Use shortcuts. Whether you're understanding or not, that's okay. But make sure you're writing the code, please. It's not an order, it's a request. Okay? Please. Make sure you're writing the code. Don't get lazy to write the code. Use shortcuts. Use shortcuts. Don't write entire system.out.println. Just use shortcuts. SYSO. But please make sure you are writing the code. Right. Done? Okay. Guys, please help me this. What is the output here? And here, YA? Any data present inside double quotes is a string data. Okay. Now here, 20 here, A here, 30 here, minus here, and here, A minus A. Right click, run as Java application. 10 A, 20 A, 30 minus 10, 10 A minus A. For example, just one more. SYSO A. Now what is my output? What is this actually? It is a character. Character. If you want to write a string, we need to write double quotes. If you want to write character, we need to write it inside single quotes. Anyways, whenever we're discussing about data types, I'll try to let you know. Now, just let me try to show you the output. Here, our output will be A. Okay. Right click, run as Java application A. Now, just one more. System.out.println A plus A. Now, what is my output? A plus 20. Are you sure? Right click, run as Java application. How we will be getting this 85? Wait for it. This is actually typecasting. Typecasting concept. Wait, we'll discuss that. We'll discuss that. Okay. 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 Anyways, now let us come to our concept again. Let us come to our concept again. Now, guys, please. Fifth point. As Java is case sensitive, int A equal to 10 and int capital A equal to 20, both are different. Case sensitive, right? Okay. Okay. Now, point number 6. Point number 6. Point number 6. We can take any length as identifier length. We can take any length as identifier length, but please make sure identifier name should reflect its purpose. But please make sure identifier name should reflect its purpose. Reflects its purpose means, please check this, guys. Okay, let me just try to remove all this. Okay, now A, int A equal to 10. We can take any length as a identifier length. There is no restriction. There is no restriction. Okay, so take any length, not at all a trouble, your wish. But please make sure whenever you are giving the identifier names, it should reflect its purpose. For example, guys, generally, okay, let me just try to go with my main method. main method. Now inside my main method, I'll be trying to create an object for my class, new class A, okay, equal to BOBJ belongs to class A. If I write like that, is there any error? Like, is it wrong? Is it wrong? No, it is not at all wrong. You can write like that. But it is not at all a good programming practice. Am I right or wrong? Why? Because if we see this name, generally we'll think that this object belongs to class B. But actually this object belongs to class A. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone, right? So it is not at all a good programming practice, right? So your name should reflect its purpose. That is the reason every time I'll be trying to take AOBJ, BOBJ, COBJ. If we see the name, easily we should be able to understand that. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Right, right. Now, next point number 7. Point number 7. All the 50 Java language keywords we can't we can't take them as identifier names. All the 50 Java language keywords, sorry. All the 50 Java language keywords, we can't take them as identifier names. For example, for example, here simply I'll just try to take int byte equal to 10. No, we'll be getting an error. Why? Because byte is a keyword. So int interface interface, no, I'll be getting an error. It is a keyword. Int public, no, it is a keyword. I hope you got an idea here, right? So all the 50 Java language keywords, we cannot use them as identifier names. Okay. Now, next point. Point number 8. Point number 8. We can use Java class names. We can use Java class names as identifier names, but it is highly not recommended. We can use Java class names as identifier names, but it is highly not recommended. Sir, why it is not recommended? Okay. Okay. Did you have this point? We can use Java class names as identifier names, but it is highly not recommended. Okay. All right. Guys, please. You know that there are two types of classes, predefined classes and user-defined classes. Tell me some examples for predefined classes. String, system. Okay, I'll do one thing. Int string equal to 10. Am I getting any error? No. String yes equal to Java. What is string value? What is string value? String. String. Are you getting confused? That is the only reason it is not recommended to use Java class names as identifier names. You'll be getting confused, guys. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. So we can use Java class names as identifier names, but it is highly not recommended. So please keep this point in star. 8th point, please. Please keep this point in star. Yeah, we can use Java class names as identifier names, but it is highly not recommended. As simple as this. As simple as this. Okay. Now, guys, please, is it clear, guys? Up to now, is it clear for everyone? Okay. Now tell me. Now tell me, just a sec. Yeah. First one. Come on. Read the question. Read the question. Tell me. First question. First one. Valid or invalid? Valid. 100% valid. 100% valid. Online students, please respond. Please respond. 100% valid. Second one, valid or invalid? Yeah, valid. No problem. Third one, valid or invalid? Number 100% valid. Fourth one, valid or invalid? Why? How many symbols we can use? Only two. Only two. What are those? Dollar and underscore. So, yep, this is invalid. What about next one? Why? It is starting with a number. A Java identifier never starts with a number. So it is invalid. All right. What about next one? Valid or invalid? Why? Hashtag. Yes. Next one. Valid or invalid? String. It is valid. It is valid. But it is not recommended. I hope it's clear, guys. It is valid. It is valid. But it is not recommended. Highly not recommended. Highly not recommended. What about next one? Byte. Why it is invalid? Every Java language keyword starts with a. Check it. Check it. Is it starting with a small letter? It's valid. But actually it is a class. Wrapper class. So yes, it is also valid. It is also valid. But it is highly not recommended. What about this one? Valid or invalid? Invalid. It's a keyword. It's a keyword. Integer. Valid or invalid? Valid, but it is highly not recommended. Now, finally, last one. There is no space. There is no space. Valid or invalid? Valid here. It is valid. It is valid. There is no space here. So it is 100% valid. I believe you got an idea here, guys. Did you? All right. All right. Now, online students, kindly please respond. Is this clear, guys, for everyone? Online students, kindly please respond. Is this clear? Is this clear? Perfect. That is great. That is great. That is great. All right. All right. Now, let me just try to remove this. Okay. Now, guys, please check this. Please check this. We'll be having one more topic, that is separators. Separators. Very simple concept. Very, very simple concept. Trust me. Very simple concept. Separators. Now, in Java, we will be having, listen. In Java, we will be having 6 separators are there. 6, guys. 6 separators are there. First one is parenthesis, flower braces, square braces, semicolon, comma, and a dot. Totally, there are 6 separators. Dot. This is comma. This is semicolon. Just a sec. Semicolon. Square braces. Square braces. Flower braces. Flower braces. And parenthesis. Now, guys, as a matter of fact, we have already used all these separators. Am I right or wrong? Okay, just let me try to get a small arrow mark like this so that it will be easy for you to understand this. Okay, guys, please tell me where we will be using parenthesis. Only for a method? Only for a method? Anywhere else? Guys, these parentheses, yeah, of course, we'll be using them for a parameters inside a method. Yes, but there is one more small concept in Java known as control statements. What is the word? Control statements. So there are three types of control statements are there: selection, iteration, and jump statements. For example, please check this. If open braces and close braces, else open braces and close braces. Now here I'm just trying to write int I equal to 10, int I equal to 10, and I less than 100, I less than 100. Simply, I'll just try to write syso system.out.println high, and here simply I'll try to write syso system.out.println hello. Now what will be printed, hi or hello? Why high? Condition. Condition is true. You are saying the word condition. I hope it's clear, guys, right? So where we have written this condition? Inside the parenthesis. Okay. So inside the parenthesis, we can write method parameters and we can write conditions also. So just let me try to write like this. Use it to used for method parameters and conditions. Used for method parameters and conditions. As simple as it is, not more than that. Now, flower braces represents a block of code. Represents a block of code. Come on, guys, what is the syntax of a class? Syntax of a class: access modifier, class name, open braces and close block of code. What is the syntax of a method? Access modifier, return type, method name, parenthesis, open braces and close braces, block of code. Am I clear with that? Right. Now, square braces. Guys, please remember this. In Java, whenever you are seeing double quotes, any data present inside double quotes, what is the data? Respond. String data. If you are seeing new keyword, what is the meaning of that? Creating an object. Don't say object. If you are seeing new keyword, what's the meaning of that? Whenever you are seeing square braces, that is the representation of an array. ARRAY, array. Sir, what is an array? Array collects multiple elements of similar data types in a continuous block of memory. Of course, we'll be trying to cover that. But as of now, just let me try to write like this. Represents an array. To be precise, enough. Don't go for more. Represents an array. Now, semicolon. Guys, could you please tell me what is the use of semicolon? End of statement represents end of a statement, just like a full stop in English. In English, after a sentence will be just trying to write full stop, right? Like that. In Java, after ending of a statement, we'll be trying to write a semicolon. Now, comma. Tell me, guys, where we are using this comma? Separation of parameters, separation of variables. Yes or no? Use it to separate, use it to separate variables and parameters. Enough. Use it to separate variables and parameters. Okay. Now dot. Guys, come on. Where we came across this dot? Calling a method. Calling a method. And whenever you're giving the package names also, yes. Guys, basically dot means belongs to. Dot in the sense it represents belongs to. AOBJ dot method 1. Method 1 belongs to AOBJ object. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. So use it to call methods and used in package names. Enough. Used to call methods and used in package names. Enough. Not more than that. All right. So is it clear, guys, for everyone? All right. Don't go for more. Enough, guys. Enough. That's it, guys. That's it for today. We'll be trying to continue our sessions again by tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you.